Yes, I do. Salut survivors! Welcome back to Solo Podcast channel in Night of the Dead for the day 25 Horde night. In today's video, I will first go through the development of our mazes, and afterwards we will play the Horde night. So here is our serpent snake that unfortunately we were not able to really properly test yesterday because, well, the wave was not strong enough. So today we will not use the loop of death in the initial wave, and we will stress test in depth the serpent maze. Now we will alternate probably between the serpent maze and the original main maze, so that we will test something else I'm going to show you in a second. Now, in the serpent maze, as discussed with the team, we needed more firepower here, because the flamethrower here, I have put a bit more fuel than yesterday, but I don't want to put too much either. Will, it seems, mostly slow down the enemies and not do such a huge amount of damage. So I have put these 6 guillotines here at the end of the trap, as you can see, and I'll be able to reload them here if ever I want to. Okay. Now, it's also a test, because this set of 6 guillotines, or you see, we could even put like maybe 8 guillotines in one block, not 6 but 8. I had quite a hard time to align them properly, because if you don't snap, you still have like a tenth of a block or 20th of a block to properly put them. So this test of the guillotines will also be useful for the future Loop of Death upgraded version. Now, I have a little surprise today, in addition to what we discussed to test. Oh, the flamethrower is shooting through the fence? Only when they come really close. We are going to unload it for now. Oh, could I load it directly from here? Actually, I should be able to. Exactly. Let's remove it for now. We'll load it later. Let's not waste precious fuel. Good. Now they're entering there. And we are going to do a test. I have discussed on the channel with Andy that at the moment I am dictating where the zombies are going to using this door here, right? So if I'm here and the door is open, then they will come this side. Then if I go on the opposite side and I close the door, then they will come to the serpent maze. That's the concept we developed maybe 10 days ago now, and we have optimized it over time. So we have been discussing with Andy to add a new feature. This new feature is the meat bait. So I have placed this meat bait inside the enclosed room, and we have 2 doors going out of that room. One door going back to the main maze, so that if I would open this door, they would be attracted to the main maze. And if I would open the door of the serpent maze from the meat bait, they would then be attracted thanks to this one. Now, if it works, and I assume it will, then this can be relatively brilliant, because as you know, both the serpent maze and the main maze can massively be reloaded, right? So this one I can reload from above, reload the guillotines, reload the pendulums, reload the compressors. It's only the spiked flows that I cannot reload at the moment from above. And I can reload the serpent maze thanks to the 2U. So there is a U number 1 and the U number 2. And through the walls I can reload and repair all the traps of the serpent maze. So I am not entirely sure actually about the cutter trap there, if I can reload it from this corner. Maybe I can. We have not been able to test it yet. Anyway, if this meat bait works, it would mean that I could open this door and then all the zombies would go in the main maze and I can go repair and reload the second maze. Then I can close that door, open the other door, and they will all come here. Then I will go to the main maze and reload and repair it. So as you can see, this can be really a game changer, I think, in terms of the future waves master planning. So I just built it there for testing purposes. Originally my idea was to build an additional floor above, but look, as of today, that would be a huge amount of resources. I would prefer in the coming 2 days to focus my new resources on redesigning the loop of death based on all the experiments we have been doing these last couple of days. We have, as a summary, we have learned, or we have been able to appreciate the important needs to reload the bottom part of the loop, the critical part to reload the top part of the loop, and importantly, even with this new improved design of the deck here, zombies still regularly come. Also because they can cross here in the corners. So, based on these different learnings and some unknown issues, why is it that last night they were stuck here at the end of the initial waves? I really don't know why. Nothing was broken. I repaired. Maybe I'm thinking it's because multiple guillotines were down. So when multiple guillotines are down at the top of stairs, this would block their path. You know, there is a similar issue with the cutter trap, that if you put a cutter trap on the floor at the top of stairs, then it is blocking the path of zombies. Maybe when 2 guillotines or multiple guillotines are down here or out of counts, this is also blocking their path. It's what I suspect, because I couldn't understand what happened. I really don't know. If anyone knows, maybe seen us some ideas or will do some testing, I don't know, that might be the reason why. So we are going to test this new concept. So to do that, we will open the meat bait room to the main maze at first. We will close here, and I will be on the serpent maze side. We will see, are they going to the main maze here, climbing up the stairs, or will they come to the serpent maze? That is a very important basic testing at the very beginning to see how it's going to work here. So I just put the meat bait now, so I don't really know. Also, I went on a big harvesting today. I went at the opposite side of the city, in the opposite mountains, because I would like to keep this mountain as a reserve for future needs of resources beyond wave 30, 35, assuming I'll go that far, of course. So I don't want to just keep using the resources close to me. I want to go far to get more resources. Okay. The wave is starting to come. So as you know, I like to start with some more contact action, but today we won't have a hand-to-hand combat early on. Oh, are they going to me or to the meat bait? It seems they are not going for the meat bait. They are coming to me. So if I understood well, the meat bait is creating attraction area only when they are within a certain distance from the mid bait. Ah no, some are going there. So they were just lost, these ones. Oh, but the butcher is coming here. Or maybe he's just lost. No, he's going for the mid bait. I'm kind of surprised to see that they are not just simply all going for the mid bait. Some of them are and some of them aren't. Why is that? It is very surprising actually, their behavior. Let's go do a little reload and come back to test further. Oh, it's only at 23. Okay, I was there, so of course they are all going there for a few seconds because I was there. Now we need to see when I'm here for a bit of time. Oh wait, is it a possibility that when they are far, they want to come towards me, and when they reach this point, they enter within the radius of the mid bait, which is located here, so it's like what, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks in diagonal. Maybe 6 to 8 blocks, say maximum, and then they change their path to the mid bait. I really, yes, they do a U-turn. They reach that point, and then they do a U-turn, and it was the same with the butcher earlier. I have an idea. We are going to test the other way around. Let's open this door. Let's close that one. So now, are they going still here to me or to the other side to the mid bait? Let's do a little reloading at the same time. Oh, no need on that one yet. This one, yes, I really need. So, don't see well. Here we see well. Okay, now he's not coming towards me, he's going towards the mid bait. But the fire exploding guy is going towards me. I know, he's coming towards me a little bit, and then he's doing a U-turn. So it means the mid bait is attracting them in a certain radius, regardless of any obstacle, regardless if the door is closed or open, because it's more or less at the same distance. It's when they reach these points they do a U-turn, or when they reach these points in the previous tests they were doing a U-turn as well. So it means it's working, however it's only when they reach a certain radius. Oh look, with this elite we should be able to see, is the elite continuing or not? The elite is continuing towards me or to the mid bait, but the mid bait is behind closed doors. I am kind of unsure on how to understand the behavior here. Where are they going to? So the butcher, the second butcher we see going in the serpent maze. The other, how to say, trash mobs or cannon fodders, they are probably dead before reaching here for now due to the spikes, small mazes here. I think I should take a little risk before the final wave. I will not reload these pendulums so that the zombies have a chance to reach this point here, and then we will see are they doing a U-turn. Huh. Okay, seems like the pendulums, or the first pendulum at least, is out of counts. So they come here at first because I'm here. And then when they reach here, do they keep coming or are they doing a U-turn? I'm really not sure to understand. Oh, this guy fell. Oh, there is a butcher arriving here. Let's be careful though. Oh, butcher dead. But he didn't do a U-turn. The problem is that all the trash mobs are dead before reaching a possible U-turn point. But one butcher reached here, and one of these green ones reached here as well. I mean, I don't want to be on the same bait side as a meat bait, because then it's not the right way to test. Look, these guys here are coming this way because of the meat bait. It's sure. Otherwise they would not take that path. We saw it for maybe a dozen nights, that if I'm on this side of the door, they all come here. If I'm on the opposite side of the door, they all go that way. Now some of them are going one way and some of them are going the other way. Could it be that they don't all have the same attraction radius to the meat bait? Or could it be that some of them are more attracted by me and some of them are more attracted by the meat bait? So him is going to be shredded in the snake. For the final wave I need to go load the flamethrower. Okay, look, for now I don't really understand why some zombies are going one way and some zombies are going the other way. It will soon be the final wave. Let's reload everything. So far, the last 5, 6, 7 waves, we have always been using the Loop of Death. So for the first time we are not using it. So we need to be a little careful here. I'd like to reload this one, please. Yes. Okay, good. Now, let's bring them to the opposite side. Let's go repair. I mean, reload. Oh, only 89. 77. 88. Oh, I mean, I'll reload still, huh? I'm not going to come here 5 times. Oh, but it seems some are much lower than others. Interesting. Okay, now they're all coming here. Except one that got lost for some reason. 2 that got lost. Not sure why. Okay, it's 2 in the morning. Let's load our flamethrower. Ah, not all. I want to keep some for my handheld flamethrower that I'm going to equip, by the way. I was on purpose keeping the claw hammer, so if needed I just could repair the... How come is it damaged? 93%. Weird. I just built it like right before the wave. Oh! Wait, the 2 doors are closed here. Closed door plus closed door. I see some of them going the other way, right? Yes, they do. They are reaching the kill area here. So maybe the meat bait is attracting them regardless of the dose. Well then that's really bad then. If that's the case. So let's keep testing there what we were testing. I should just want to reload, we don't want to have a bad surprise either. Yeah, big wave coming in. I think we are the right place to launch one of these nice Molotov. Okay. Our kill area didn't get tested in a long time. But because the meat bait seems to be attracting them here, let's try again. Would they come here? I need to open that door though. Yes, they do. And now they're really coming this way. But is it because of the meat bait or because of me? No, there is another one still going the other way. Look, I have a feeling that the meat bait is not, I would say the attraction aspect of a meat bait is not stopped because of the dose. They ignore the dose. The smell of the meat bait is not stopped by dose. Well, to some extent it's making sense. Huh? It's just a bit sad, I think, in the mechanics of the game that was so cool. I mean, we should not stop on one experiment, right? But I was hoping that keeping this door closed and this door open, they would all come here. But some of them did and some of them did not. And then the other way around, when we have closed this one and opened this one, it's not like they all came here. Some were going one way and some were going the other way. Look, if you have any idea why is it like this, please share your thoughts. That will be really good to learn here. How does it really work? That would be really nice to know for the future master plan expansion of our mazes complex. Anyway, good news is that we survived the Horde Night day 25 and we did not use the loop of death. Our two other mazes handled it relatively well. Even our original maze, actually, I was surprised. I was expecting it would be a bit more under trouble. But yeah, they did reach the rare kill area. I mean, kind of course, because it's just 2 pendulums and 3 spike floor and maybe 1 or 2 other traps before. So of course they reached the rare kill zone. But the rare kill zone completely did its job. They all are dead. And I think there are probably a lot of counts still. 79 and 80, 14. The cutter is gone. No more counts. What about the guillotine here? I just reloaded it just earlier, stupid me. What about the one here? 0 counts, okay. And the one here, 2 counts. Hehe. So there are 8 that were able to cross. Okay, good to know. We were able also to see a bit more the shredding maze here, our serpents, but it did not like work. I mean, we were not able to test it that properly because most of them, they didn't reach the end. What is surprising is we saw a butcher here. Did he jump? Maybe jump from here to here? Because these guillotines have used 0 counts. This spike flow used 0 count. This one used one count, so one died here. But no zombies came here. I will be really curious to see the two that we saw here. How did they arrive there? I suppose they have one way or the other jumped from there to here. Yeah, look, there are some bags here. Yeah, some of them got stuck somewhere here. That's why there is some damage. Yeah, of course, you know, for now we have put spikes here, but in the future we build a proper fence wall. Now about the fence wall, at the very beginning, when it was not even yet the whole night, we could see the flamethrower shooting through the fence. Well, that kind of sucks. Then I think I should not have a fence tier 3. I should have a fence tier 2 so that it doesn't see through and doesn't shoot through. Yeah, please let me know your thoughts in the comments about that, because if that's the case, then I should either replace by a fence tier 2 or by walls tier 3. Yeah, let's see what if you have some advice on that here. Good. Well, I hope you have enjoyed the video and our testing today. It is not for me highly conclusive. It is rather inconclusive. Please share your thoughts so we have more ideas on what to test next for the future development of the base. I think for now I will remove the mid bait. It's still 93%. I thought it would like degrade over time, and that's why it was at 93%. Ah, maybe it got lower because of an explosion that occurred in the rear kill zone. That's probably why. I would assume that's the case. It's still F to both open the door and dismantle the door. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more testing and more maze development every single day onwards. Until then, have a good day. Cheers.